Hello and welcome to Spa Historic with the Lotus 49 with all the aids set to authentic. The only thing I've left on is the racing line just so that I actually know where I'm going because I've never raced this track before, and I've put full damage on. Let's see if I can actually survive a lap to start with. Might help if I stay under the speed limit in the pit lane at the very least. Try and make it somewhat realistic. Okay, let's go. I suspect I'm going to die with this pretty quickly. So for those of you that don't follow sort of historic Formula 1 or anything like that, what you probably know Spa as, if you watch Formula 1 these days, is a proper course. But back in the day, they used to race Spa like this, where they spent most of their time flat out, going along what is effectively country roads, with no barriers, as you can see, apart from a few maybe, and you know, flying between houses. I mean, look at this. This is just crazy. Oh, shit. No, please don't break everything. Yeah. Okay, let's just let's just have a look at what I have actually broken. Clearly broken something, but I can't really see what. I do just love this game and the way that it actually animates everything. Look at that suspension working. Look at the actual mechanics of the engine driving those rear wheels. It's so clever, right? This is pulling a long way to the left. Can't even keep it in a straight line. Okay, so we didn't make it that time. Let's try again. Okay. Here we go. Now remember, pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers an hour. Now I put the, I am British, so everything should be in miles per hour. But I put the systems to metric because otherwise I get everything in degrees Fahrenheit if it's in imperial, which means jack shit to me. We need an option that just actually gives us degrees Celsius and miles per hour. Please, developers, for those of us in the UK who work a bit funny and use half metric, half no! We didn't even make it on the first few bends. Dear God, this is not going to go well, is it? Okay, let's just go again. Yeah, so I'm having to stick to select 60 kilometers an hour in the pit lane, and obviously there would be no pit lane limiter, so I'm trying to keep it, yeah, okay. Trying to keep it kind of, you know, semi-realistic by not putting that on. See what, I've done a good job with the force feedback in this game. It's so good. You feel oversteer, understeer, everything through the wheel. It works much, much better in certain cars than it does others. I'm going to take this really easy if I can. I don't want to go too slow, obviously. But what I really don't want to do is break the car. I want to make an entire lap. I want to complete a lap without braking or spinning. This is just nuts. You must have been complete nutters to have been racing on this. But I do love the fact that they've actually recreated this in the game. To be able to race the period cars around the period track is just awesome. And they've done the same with Silverstone, the Silverstone Classic as well. We've hit the limiter. That sounds awful. That's so not nice. Right, what have we got coming up here? That's nuts. It thinks that you can do that flat out. Are you crazy? I think I've damaged something because it's pulling ever so slightly to the right now. Slow down. Slow the fuck down. Holy crap. Tell you what, in Project Cars 1 I could not drive this car at all. I'd spin it constantly if I haven't got anything turned on, you know, no traction control or anything like that. In this game, because of the way that the force feedback works, I know that it's about to understeer or oversteer, and I can correct it. Which I just couldn't do in the last game. I tried. I did try. Of course, you know, actually having a force feedback steering wheel helps greatly, but I did have this, and have tried Project Cars 1 with it. And after fiddling for quite a while, I managed to get my force feedback settings working fairly well, but it never felt quite right. And if you play Assetto Corsa at all, then you'll understand just how much better the force feedback can be. And even this doesn't quite match up to Assetto Corsa's force feedback levels, but somehow I just find this a lot more enjoyable to play. Assetto Corsa is that kind of so much of a simulation that it becomes almost unplayable unless you're really serious about it. At least with this, they have sort of made it a little bit more of a game. It's not as bad as Gran Turismo. I mean that is, by comparison to Assetto Corsa and Project Cars, oh holy shit, that is an arcade game. Right, let's see if we can actually kind of get together a lap that's not, you know, fast, because I don't expect I'm ever going to be fast at this, but isn't too slow. The tyres are almost up to temperature now too. Did not need to back off there, but what I do need to do is probably back off a little bit just up here. I just don't want to get the car sideways, because as soon as the car is sideways I have no chance of controlling it. This is going to be like the slowest lap compared to what somebody could actually do if they were really like a proper sim racer. But I'm quite proud of this. This is going quite well. And again, I'm running the stock setup. I haven't fiddled with anything, which is why that limiter is hitting for so long and so early. Now we couldn't quite do that flat out last time without getting sideways, so let's try not to do that this time. Oh. Serious lack of grip disappeared then when you start entering that banking. You just feel the steering go so light and the tyres skid along the track. This track is bumpy as well. Oh. It's like the slightest movement on the steering wheel is enough to just get around most of these bends. That steering wheel doesn't even look like it's turning. Oh no, don't get on the grass, get off the grass. I just looked down for like a second. Took my eyes off the track for just 1 second and I was on the grass. Oh, shut up with your current lap times invalidated. I only went slightly off the track. It's 3:53. Yeah. I barely touched that wall and I've broken the suspension. Nope. Oh, nearly flipped it. That's got to have been a completely fucked rear end. Can't even get the bloody camera there. Look. There we go. How did that survive that? Oh crap, that is so far pulling to the left, it's unbelievable. The right even. Look at that, that is straight. No, that ain't happening. No, just, it's not happening. Just cannot actually keep the car straight, and with Fitzgerald. Okay, if I can get this up to some sort of speed, I'm just going to fire it into a wall and see what kind of damage we can do. I mean, you know, you'd never be able to do this with this thing in real life because it could be millions upon millions of pounds worth of damage. And historians all over the world would be killing you for it. There we go, I've lost a wheel. If you haven't noticed... Yeah, I haven't noticed I can't go anywhere. I was wondering why I couldn't go nowhere. I thought it was just like, you know, I thought there was just a problem with the suspension or something. Or broken the engine. That's the funniest comment I've ever seen. Okay. Let's just, I can't live with that. That's just horrendous. Let's just see a nice, pretty, perfect car again. Yes, there we go. Okay. So that was Spa, historic with the Lotus 49. Historic F1 car. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a bit of fun just to see if I could actually do it, and I'm quite surprised I did. I lasted entire lap without breaking the car. And I might have gone off the track a little bit, so it invalidated my time, which is a bit of a shame, but I don't think that was too bad. So thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.